What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. It is, what is it? Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. And this morning, was it this morning or was it last night? I felt like it was this morning. There's a video circulating around of Mr. Andrew Cohen, the executive producer of The Real Housewives, some of the franchises. He's not the executive producer of all of them, but most of them, but namely The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And he was on comedian, actress Jenny McCarthy's show. I don't know if it's a web show, I think it's on Sirius, actually, on XM Radio. And she was talking, or he actually brought up the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, and said that he, in retrospect, wished that he would have walked off the reunion when Nene, Candy, Cynthia, Kenya, Eva, and whoever else decided that they were not going to deal with Kim Zolciak's shit, and he felt like she was ganged up on, and that is a quote, that it was 5 against 1 and that she was ganged up on, and that he wishes he would have walked off because he didn't have control of the show. Now, here is where we get this behavior of white women and how they use their whiteness and their femininity as weapons, and decides that after being a aggressor in situations, or an agitator in situations, or a shit stirrer in situations, or completely negative in situations, when it's time for the people that she is being aggressive to, she begins to play the victim card. She begins to play this idea that I am being attacked. And because society has this view of black women, they don't have a view of black women being people who need protected, people who need to be protected, and that when it's time to defend yourself against the aggressions of a white woman, you are deemed the angry black woman, and she is deemed the innocent, demure, attacked white woman. Andy, you fell for it. You said you wanted to walk off. Let's name a time when women were being ganged up on each other on The Real Housewives, on any reunion, and you didn't feel the need to walk off. Why did you feel the need to walk off when you said out of your own fucking mouth that Kim did not have enough footage? She didn't have any footage that painted her in the way that she wanted to be painted for America. Why didn't you show her children? Why didn't you show her great husband and her great marriage? The marriage that she threw in everybody's face. The husband that she threw in everybody's face. The husband that she does use as a chauffeur and somebody to drive her around. The husband who was quick to jump up and protect her against all of these women, because they all have subscribed to it. No matter how oppressed the white woman is amongst white men, her whiteness protects her. So they will hang people to protect white women. They will cut off the balls of people to protect white women. They will shoot people in the back to protect white women. They will burn people and whip people to protect white women. you set up there on Jenny McCarthy's show, whose demographic is probably 35 to 45, maybe 35 to 50 white women. So were you playing to your audience? Did you really mean that? Because I hope you're ready for the backlash, sir. I hope you're ready for your words to be interpreted as though Kim Zolciak needed protection. Somebody needs to stand up and protest on her behalf because she was being ganged up on. For the whole entire season, Kim sat up there with every single person and had a problem with them. Cynthia, Kenya, Nene, Candy, even Eva, a new person she has never even met. She had some negative shit to say about her. The only person she didn't say any negative shit was Uncle Ruckus, Sheree fucking Wigfield. That coon bitch who sat there and allowed Kim Zolciak to talk about her sisters. To talk about how, because she wants a position in her career and in her social status to be in a place in Atlanta, in circles in Atlanta she's otherwise wouldn't have access to if it wasn't for Kim Zolciak. So Sheree is canceled. But you, Andy Cohen, the executive producer, someone who should remain biased, not unbiased, I'm sorry. Someone who should remain unbiased, who even out of your mouth, you said it. Kim, you didn't have any good footage. You was nasty all season. And this is how white women act. This is this particular white woman behavior. Be the aggressor. Say the anti-black shit. Oh, Candy doesn't need an outdoor pool. Why? She don't need a tan? Because black people don't need tans? Oh, you wasn't going to sit up with Nene and eat fried chicken all day, bitch? And then you're going to sit up there and tell a woman in this elephant room situation that you were higher than her. You were a supreme being higher than her, bitch. You don't even have a motherfucking soul, ho. For you to sit up there and think you higher than somebody, you man-made mutant bitch. You have the nerve and the gall to sit up there for every black woman on that show. And let me tell you something. Oh, Andy's gonna say, well, it's hard for somebody who basically doesn't have the words to defend themselves. No, because she thought you was gonna defend her. She thought you were. You didn't step in, she said. Why would you let them talk to me? Don't paint me out to be a liar. And every time y'all rolled the footage, it proved all of her behavior was accurate and true. So none of these women were making these things up. All of their grievances were valid. And all of them, and the reunion is the time to voice your grievances. Where you fucked up was in the climate that we're in today, 2018, with a goddamn racist sexual assaulter as the president of the United States, dividing this motherfucking country in two. You bring a white woman on an all-black cast to stir shit up, and then you defend her afterwards when she acts like she was attacked by big black women. You fell for it, Andy. You fell for the okie doke, bitch. You sat up there and acted like Kim didn't have the words, when Kim has been, by other black viewers, deemed as the one who could get with the black girls. Kim never backs down. Kim don't ever back down. She never backs down. In fact, she is the aggressor. In fact, she is the agitator. In fact, she is the one who causes all the drama when it's concerning her. With Nene, you went in that woman's house and said she was dirty, and then saved it and decided you were going to send it around to everyone. Then you took a picture of her car in the handicap, like you were, like her husband right now is not in the motherfucking hospital for having a disability or having some ailment to where they need a goddamn handicap placard. Who the fuck are you, bitch? you fell for it. You fell for it. The attacked white woman who needs protection, so much protection that you wanted to walk off the show to show that you were in disagreement with these women defending themselves and airing out their grievance to a white woman who did nothing but contribute bullshit to the show. Every time she walked into the room, she had this I'm better than everybody's mentality. She walked on your motherfucking set with her shoes off and a goddamn prop. But you felt she didn't have the words. She had all the words to say everything all season. She had all the words to accuse Kandi of trying to push up on her. She had all the words to talk about Nene. She had all the words to say, John Legend, does somebody need to suck your dick so we can get some concert tickets? She had all of that. Why didn't you? The fucking face couldn't even move for all her goddamn Botox. Lips look like a goddamn asshole. Somebody's asshole. All of this shit, and you thought you should have walked off. You ought to be ashamed of your motherfucking self. Every single time, and you seen it over and over again. A white woman causing some bullshit, and then when a white man comes onto the scene, all of a sudden she needs protection. Don't paint me out to be a liar. Andy Cohen, you are full of shit. You are full of fucking shit for that. And what were you doing on Jenny McCarthy's show talking about, I get it, you had a white audience, so you figured you would defend the white woman who was being ganged up on by the black women, who apparently she can't hold her own, but she stood there for 5 seasons and held her own very well. Causing shit. Treating Sweetie like a motherfucking slave. Hollering and screaming her name from across the room like that bitch is supposed to run and fetch her fucking alcohol for her, that drunk bitch who can't even drive because the bitch is always drunk. Came out the stage. At one point, I saw that bitch drinking out of a bottle. Was it a bottle of vodka? I bet nobody saw that. At one point on the reunion, Kim took a bottle to her motherfucking mouth. But she needs defending from her bad behavior. This is the reason why over and over again, white women play that victim card. After they've been the vodka, drunk, fucking infused bitch. Full of vodka, starting shit. And then now I'm victimized. These big black women, how does she describe Nene as big every single motherfucking time? Fuck Kim Zolciak and fuck Andy Cohen. And if I was a motherfucking cast member of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I would give them niggas no motherfucking footage. I would live the most boring life. Every one of them bitches next season better get along. Better get along. And that should be the last season. Season 11 should be the last season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You're not going to get to have your cameras around these black women. The most popular franchise of all the Real Housewives, the most popular. I wouldn't give them shit. Fuck Bravo and fuck Andy Cohen. I wouldn't give him a motherfucking thing. And Kim couldn't hold her own. Fuck that bitch. She set up on that motherfucking season every episode. Every chance she got, she wanted to say one of them black women was jealous of her. They wanted what she had. She's more successful than Kandi, and the records show that bitch on Tardy for the Party or whatever the fuck her show is called. She hasn't hit 1 million viewers in an episode since the first goddamn season. Kandi's pulling in 2 million views, viewership. Fucking Nene pulling it on their own shows. I'm talking about on their own shows. I got my own show. Bitch, you ain't pulling in the motherfucking numbers. So it proves that you can be a mediocre white bitch and the black bitches gotta excel 10 times, double the time higher than you in order to get a fucking audience. But bitch, you could be mediocre. You could sit up there in your motherfucking kitchen with your red cups, drunk as fuck, ordering black bitches around like you a motherfucking Southern Belle, bitch. And you not. You're mediocre. Nobody knew who the fuck you were until you came on a show full of black women, bitch. Fuck Kim Zolciak and fuck Andy Cohen. You fucking fell for it. You a stupid motherfucker. You a stupid motherfucker. You fell for that old victim ass, woe is me, demure ass, docile ass, meek ass white woman, and you saw that bitch be the aggressor in every single situation. You think Nene is jealous of you, bitch? You think that motherfucking Candy Burris of all bitches on that motherfucking show, the most successful bitch on that show, you think that bitch is jealous of you? Her fucking ski trip with her fucking mama and her fucking aunties got more viewers in all the episodes than you have in every last one of the episodes of your last season of your motherfucking show. Check the goddamn numbers, bitch. You had 800,000 people, and quiet as it's kept, between 18 and 49, which is where the real numbers are counted, bitch, you had 300,000 viewership. Ain't nobody watching your motherfucking show. You are allowed to be mediocre, hoe. Fuck Kim Zolciak. And fuck Andy. I can't say it as much. Fuck both of them. You felt you needed to walk off. For what? The bitch needed to get dragged. Her fucking wig needed to be shifted a little bit. Everything they told that bitch, she deserved it. Every single thing, she deserved it. Why you didn't show my family? For what, bitch? You a friend of the housewife. I thought, like I said, if I was a cast member of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you would have me doing exactly what Kim Zolciak is doing. I would sit in my kitchen all day talking to my friends. Every one of you bitches need to get along next season. For the culture, bitch. Y'all need to put all your motherfucking differences aside. Won't be no arguing next season. We getting along. We doing charities. We uplifting each other. Fuck that shit. Do you hear me? I wouldn't give them not one drama scene. I wouldn't give them nothing. I wouldn't give them it would be the last season of the best franchise of the Real Housewives franchise. Atlanta would be the most boring next season. Shouldn't be no drama. No drama. You bitches better get along. Y'all bitches better have some charity work. You bitches better be giving to the needy. Y'all bitches better be doing some shit with some kids, some modeling agency, some modeling manners classes. You guys do not need to give this motherfucker the footage that he wants. Be mediocre like Kim. Be mediocre like that white bitch. Man, fuck that shit. You gonna sit on that white woman show and placate to her audience that Kim, you should have walked off. Man, fuck you. Every last one of those women, all of their grievances were valid. You should have walked off in protest because she's not somebody that can handle. She handled herself every other scene. She handled herself every other scene. Why do you think she brings Croy with her every other scene? Because what a white man will do. What a white man will do. And niggas, black men, you need to take a motherfucking clue. What a white man will do, no matter what. He can call the white bitch all kind of bitches. He can call her a nigga lover and everything else. But when you do something to that white woman, he's right there ready to defend her. You black men need to take a note of that. You want to take on the characteristics of your oppressor, take that characteristic on and protect your black woman. That's why she brings Croy everywhere. Because she knows she's going to start some shit. And she knows them bitches ain't going to back down from her. She knows it. So she has to have a quick getaway. And who to take her away but a motherfucking white man? Man, fuck Kim Zolciak. You brought her on that show to cause some shit, and then you gonna go a month later and say you regret not walking off. Fuck you, Andrew Cohen. Fuck you.